What's up, sluts?
Grab your blunts.
We're gonna embarrass the shit out of ourselves today.
I'm Chloe.
I'm Caitlin. I put up all my Christmas decor. You can't see it, but it's fine.
Anyways, excuse me.
Ciao, so I'll go first since how mine's a little bit longer. Embarrassing stories. Oh my god, why am I saying this on the internet? I hate my life.
This is what we're doing today. We are going to be telling you embarrassing stories about ourselves because we couldn't come up with a better topic, and tomorrow's Wednesday. We already have 10 subscribers.
Woo!
Thank you guys for subscribing to me.
So when I was in middle school, I had a bully. She's a crackhead now, so it's okay.
Okay.
No offense to crackheads out there. You know, I just love when I'm doing better than my bullies. I had this bully, right? And she was like randomly nice to me, randomly mean to me, right? And like I never knew I was autistic, so I never knew what was gonna happen. I sat next to her. I don't even remember what class it was. I just remember I had to pee so fucking bad. I had to pee so bad. And I have a weak bladder, for those of you who don't know. It's so weak. I guess you can see where the story is going. Well, actually, there's a turn because plot twist, this bitch tickled me. I was sitting next to her, and I don't remember exactly why, but she started tickling me. I hate being tickled, but two, I had to fucking piss so fucking bad. She tickled me to the point where I fell out of my chair, and the second I hit the ground, I started pissing, and it would not stop in front of the whole class. And I don't know if anyone remembers this. I really hope not, but I think about it at least once a year.
Okay.
And I will for the rest of my life. Angelina, if you're watching this, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. I hope.
Anyways, I forgot the other story I was going to say, so I'm going to say this one instead. Me and this girl, we are cool now, but we had gym together, and we weren't exactly like friends, but we weren't like mean to each other either. But this day, we had to change out for gym, right? And I did not have any shorts, and you lose points if you're not fully dressed. I didn't have any shorts, so I went into Lost and Found and I took some shorts. Well, the next day, I'm wearing like a little outfit that came with a long sleeve and tights. Well, this girl comes up behind me and attempts to pants me as soon as I walk into the school. Grabs my pants and attempts to pull my pants down. Well, lucky me, I was wearing was like a size too small, so they didn't come down at all. They like you could see like the top of my underwear, but that was like it. And she like passes me and she was like, "That's what you get for stealing my shorts, dumb bitch." And I was like, "You can have them back, bro. Like, I'm sorry. I didn't know that they were yours. They were in the Lost and Found, and I didn't want to lose points."
Also, why is it ever that serious? And like, bitch, the fuck? Why are you trying to pants me?
Oh my gosh, did I burn you?
You trying to see my coochie or what?
Right before we walked in, like she was planning on doing this, and I was like, well, at least nobody's seen my butt cheeks or my Monster High underwear. I was wearing Monster High underwear at the time. Okay, I don't judge me.
I don't know any other embarrassing stories.
What about that time where you were sleeping over at that guy's house?
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Brandon, if you're watching this,
Wait
I'm
a minute.
so
I don't
sorry.
think we're talking about the same story.
Oh, good. Then you're not gonna know what I'm gonna say. So, when I started seeing my ex, I was over at his house for like he kept throwing parties and I'd go over there or whatever. And like I said, I have a weak fucking bladder, bitch. But anyways, so I was at his house and I had been drinking. I don't normally drink, and I'd been having a lot of schmecks with him, right? So my pelvic floor was not doing well, honey. It was not doing well. And why are all my stories about me pissing myself? But anyways, we pushed these two couches together because there were so many people spending the night, right? And I had one of those dreams where you sit down on a toilet. You know what dreams I'm talking about, right? You sit down on a toilet and it feels so real, and it's like you got up and went to the bathroom, but really you didn't. You're still in your bed. And I started pissing, and I was pissing in my dream, pissing in real life, bitch. Luckily, I was on like the center of the two couches put together, and it just went straight to the floor and a little bit on the couch. But like I was wearing leggings and they got piss on them. So I started panicking. I woke up like 3 seconds into it and was like, oh my fucking God. And I couldn't stop myself. So I got up and ran to the bathroom, piss running down my legs. I ripped my leggings off, and I rinsed them all in the sink and whatnot. And I'm like, fuck, how do I dry these? Like, I don't know. And then also there's piss all in the fucking couches that he's sleeping on. He's gonna wake up to whatever. Anyways, I ended up rinsing off my leggings and no, I think I laid them out to dry and put on a pair of his shorts. And then
That sounds a little bit more
and then later
accurate.
on, when they were still damp when I put them back on though. Not gonna lie, but I rinsed them out. But anyways, he woke up. He never noticed. But then 2 days later, 2 days later, somebody was on the couch, and they were like, "Damn, this shit kind of smells like pee." And they blamed his two younger siblings. He had two twin siblings that were just like literally wild. They were so wild. They were like, yeah, they probably pissed on the couch.
Caitlin let them take the blame.
I sure the fuck did. I sure the fuck did. Okay, now you tell an embarrassing story, bitch. I don't want to be the only one.
Okay, so when I was in like 4th or 5th grade, yeah, 4th or 5th grade, there was this boy, and it's crazy now because this boy is actually like been in a situationship like on and off with my cousin for like a hot minute, for a couple years now. And I don't know what grade it was. Like, it makes me cringe thinking about it now.
What?
I posted on YouTube, mind you, I posted a video.
I don't even want to talk about old YouTube videos.
I posted a YouTube video of me singing Peter Pan. And in the beginning of it, I was like, "This is for
Insert boy's name here.
And people actually seen that video. Like, I didn't tell anybody about it, but people found out, and I was made fun of for the longest time until junior high.
One time I had a cyst rupture while I was having schmecks with somebody, and I just started gushing blood all over the floor of my best friend's grandma's house in the living room. And I was like, oh my God, I'm dying. So
We had no warning for that. No warning. She just went fucking right into it.
And then he was like, okay, let's move to the shower since you won't stop bleeding. Okay.
If you won't stop bleeding, like she can control it.
And then I lost my fucking nose ring right after piercing it, so then it closed up. It went down the shower drain. Fuck you. Fuck you, sir. Honestly.
Oh my God. Think.
Oh my God. I have another story. My first time being molested, right? Actually, no, it wasn't my first time. It was my second time.
Oh my God. Fuck. It is like that train. Oh my God. Oh my God. The first time I was molested.
Okay, so it was the second time, actually. It was the second time. The guy that was molesting me made me like him off, and I at the time had no idea what the fuck that was. So then when he came, or when he finished, I thought he was pissing on my hand, and I started freaking the fuck out. I was like, you just peed on me. And like was literally so upset about it and like went and washed my hands and I was like, I'm gonna tell my mom. And he was like, if you fucking tell your parents anything about this, I'm gonna. I was like, okay, I won't. But yeah, I
Go
thought he
ahead
was
and
pissing
trauma
on my
dump
hand.
on us. Why don't you? Fuck.
Look, I'm just telling stories. I don't know. What's an embarrassing story about sex for you? I keep talking about schmecks.
Well, there was a time when. Actually, I'm not gonna start it off like that. This is not a sex story, okay? Me and Caitlin were like on the bed when I lived at my Aunt Trudy's house, and I had like a wind chime up in the like up in my window next to my bed, and she like started rocking on it, and she was like, "How do you have sex with that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's great. Everybody has their own song. Everybody has a different song." And like,
okay, so like I was like moving, trying to get comfortable, and that thing kept like making noises, and I was like, "What the fuck? Like that's kind of annoying. Like, how do you have sex with that? Every time the bed moves, it rings." And then she said that, and I said, "Oh, okay,
yes.
valid, girl."
Okay, people that like have decent relationships with their parents or genuinely don't give a fuck about what your parents think, and they don't give a fuck about what you do anymore, they will relate with me when I say this. I tried to sneak a boy over, right? And I was like, "Oh yes, I'm gonna sneak a boy over, and I'm gonna do it successfully." Well, my dad ended up finding out that I was going to do this because he overheard me talking to my friend about it, and he was like, "Oh, so you're sneaking a boy over? What's his name?" And I was like, "You're not mad?" He was like, "No, you're not doing it here. Well, I'll take you over to your Aunt Trudy's house." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Or like, "I'll just like cover for you." And I was like, "Well, damn, now it's not fun anymore because I'm not sneaking around." It was so much more fun when I was low key gonna get in trouble for it. But now that I don't get in trouble for
Low
anything,
key, this bitch does a lot of like used to growing up. She would do so many things. Like she was crazy. She was off the rails, bruh. As a child,
okay.
as a young child, I was like, damn, that little girl stealing and giving away her grandma's jewelry and
Stop. Because I feel so bad about doing that now because I'd be pissed if like somebody did that to me. And little me wasn't fucking thinking
well, that
that.
just means you've grown, so that's
Yeah,
good.
and Grandma, if you're watching this, I am so very sorry. I really am. That I regret my decisions. I really do. And I was giving it away to bitches that don't even fucking matter anymore. I can't even remember who they were. I don't even remember who they were.
Oh my
She's in a happy,
gosh,
committed relationship.
that's the rollerblading lady. I love her. LOL.
Oh my god, no fucking way.
Yeah, I see her all the time in my neighborhood, and I'm like, oh my god, you go, girl. And I'm like, I know she does TikTok, but I don't know what her TikTok is. And I've tried finding it, but
Oh my god, that's crazy.
one time she was on live outside planting plants, and I was outside smoking, and I was like,
We're outside
wish I could
together.
find that. But yeah. Anyways, do you think
We
that's
got a
enough
little bit
embarrassing stories?
watching this. You're not watching this. You didn't see anything. You didn't hear anything.
Just forget what we just
forget about it.
said.
Just forget about it.
Thanks for watching. Comment questions below and we'll answer them on our next video. We didn't get any questions yet, so
No, because we forgot to mention it in our last video.
did we?
Did we?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I've kind of watched it a few times, but
I have not.
now I can't remember.
Sorry.
Okay, bye.